Good morning everyone. Welcome back to grade 5 mathematics class. How are you all doing today? We'll learn a new topic today. We'll learn about average. So what is average? Suppose you have a group of numbers or values and some values may be small, some values may be large. What if we find a value which is somewhere between the smallest and the largest value among the group of values? And this middle value or the single value which can represent all the other values within the group. That single value is called the average. Let's see that with an example. This is an example from your textbook. You can see that in page number 29. So it is given in the question that Amit and Arjun are two friends who go to play volleyball on the beach every day and on their way back they collect seashells. The number of shells that they collected during a week is given below. So the two friends Amit and Arjun used to collect seashells and on Monday they collected how many seashells? Amit collected 5 seashells whereas Arjun collected 4 seashells. Tuesday Amit collected 3 whereas Arjun collected 2. Wednesday Amit had 5 seashells with him whereas Arjun collected only 4 seashells. Now on Thursday Amit had 5 seashells with him and Arjun had 4. Now Friday Amit had collected 4 ones and Arjun 3 ones. Saturday Amit collected 4 whereas Arjun collected 3. On Sunday, Amit had collected only 2 whereas Arjun collected 8 seashells. So, when 1 week got over, at the end of the week, they were counting these seashells and they found out that even though on some days they collected different number of seashells, both had the same number of seashells at the end of the week. But then Amit had a doubt regarding this. On Sunday, he could collect only 2, whereas Arjun had collected 8. And how come each of them has the same equal number of seashells? So, they decided to find out on an average how many seashells did each of them collect every day. So, how do we find the average of a group of numbers or values? So, to find the average, what you have to do is, first you have to sum up. You have to add up all the values or numbers that are within the group. Then, you have to count the number of values. Then, you have to divide the sum by the number of values. And the result or the quotient of the division is going to be the average. Let's come back to that example once again. So, Amit on Monday had collected 5, Tuesday 3, Wednesday 5, Thursday 5, Friday 4, Saturday 4 and on Sunday 2, whereas Arjun had collected 4, 2, 4, 4, 3, 3 and 8. Except on Sunday, whereas Arjun had collected the most number of seashells, Amit had collected more number of seashells than Arjun. So, they were finding out the average number of seashells collected each day. So, they were adding up the number of seashells collected on each day. So, the average number of seashells that Amit had collected will be equal to the total number of seashells he collected by the number of days, which is equal to 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4 plus 2, which is the number of seashells collected on each day, and that is divided by the number of days, that is 1 week, which is equal to 7. So, these numbers or these add-ins when added will give you the sum 28. So, 28 divided by 7 gives you 4. So, on an average, Amit had collected 4 seashells every single day. Now, let's find out the average of seashells, the average number of shells collected by Arjun. So, Arjun had collected these many seashells each day divided by the total number of days. So again, that also added up to a number 28, then divided by 7 gives you the same average, which is equal to 4 seashells every day. So on an average, both Arjun and Amit had collected 4 seashells. So since the average is the same or equal, we can say both had collected the same total number of seashells. Now, let's see one more example. Look at the question given here. It says that the runs scored by a cricketer in 11 matches is as follows. The first match, the runs scored in the first match, second match, third match, and so on. These are the scores that the cricketer scored in 11 cricket matches. We are asked to find his average score. So how do you find the average score? You have to find the sum of all the scores or all the runs he scored in 11 matches. Then you have to divide that sum or the total score by the number of matches he played. So let's write the steps here. So the total runs that he scored will be equal to the sum of all the scores, that is 111 plus 98 plus 42 plus 79 plus so on, that equals to a total score of 913. Now the number of matches that he played is equal to 11. So the average score will be equal to the total runs he scored by the total number of matches. Now let's substitute the values. That will be equal to 913 divided by 11. Now let's do the division and find out the average score. We can do the calculation in the working column. So 913 divided by 11. We are dividing the number by a 2-digit number. So let's look at the first 2 digits of the dividend. So that is 91. How many 11s are there in 91? 8 11s will go in 91. 8 11s are 88. So let's subtract these two numbers now. So 91 minus 88 gives you 3. Now let's bring down the next digit. So bringing this down gives you 33. Now we have to divide this 33 by 11. How many 11s are there in 33? 3 11s are there. So 3 into 11 is equal to 33. Now let's subtract again. So the remainder is 0 and no more digits to bring down. So what is the quotient? It is 83. So we get the average score as 83 runs. I hope this is clear to you. So today we learned about average, how to find the average of a group of values. I hope this was interesting. In the next class, we'll meet with the exercises from the topic average. So until then, bye.